Cup final may be just 3 weeks away, but more pressing for Birmingham is the fact that only goal difference is keeping them out of the bottom three. Obafemi Martins is still waiting on a visa to start his loan spell, so Nikola Zigic gets a first league start in 2011 as Alec McLeish goes 4-4-2. New boy Curtis Davis is on the bench. Yaya Toure has flu and is missing for Manchester City, who have Dzeko alongside Tevez up front with David Silva behind. A tweak to their system as Roberto Mancini looks to keep pace with those at the top. Edin Dzeko. Oh, he did well to squeeze in the cross. Good play by the Bosnian, showed it to Stephen Carr here with his right foot. And then whipped in the cross with his left. Well, nicely worked. Carlos Tevez away to David Silva. Dzeko and Tevez in the middle. Here's David Silva weaving away through, and he's still going, and Tevez has got it. Trouble here, and the deflection on the shot has taken it in, and Manchester City are in front inside 3.5 minutes. It was deflected, but it's Carlos Tevez's goal. Just the start that Manchester City were looking for. That was a great bit of vision by Tevez. David Silva definitely onside. Plenty of opportunities to get a foot in here. Birmingham didn't do it. And when Tevez hit it, it took a little deflection on its way off Martin Juranek. But I'm not sure Foster was going to save it anyway. And Manchester City lead, and it's Carlos Tevez with the goal. His 16th of the season. He's not very happy about it, Alec McLeish. It wasn't the best defending. Good control by Bentley, needs a good cross now. Got one, Cameron Jerome put it over the bar. Well, you know what you're going to get from David Bentley's right foot. This was quality. If your delivery is that good, you don't need to get in behind the fullback. But Cameron Jerome did need to get over the header, and he didn't. Here's Stephen Carr. Jerome at the back post, didn't get over that one either. Gareth Barry with a volley clearance, wasn't the best. Zigic! Might have been heading over, but Joe Hart wasn't sure. Hit it well enough, Zigic. That was Cameron Jerome's header. That's not a great clearance from Gareth Barry. It's a good strike by Zigic. Drop points at Eastlands against Birmingham. That's how Manchester City will look at it anyway in November. 0-0 draw. Well, up from the back is Martin Juranek. And he's fouled. It's a free kick to Birmingham. Did well there. Did extremely well, Juranek. Zigic, Juranek, Cameron Jerome and Roger Johnson are on the edge of the penalty area. And Ridgewell has joined them as well now to make it 5. Bowyer will make it 6. Driven in by Bentley, and it's gone in! Zigic peels away to take the congratulations. Birmingham City are level midway through the first half. And Joe Hart is not going to be happy with this. Driven low, driven hard by David Bentley. Joe Hart seemed to be distracted as the players ran in here, but Zigic got a touch, and it's Birmingham City 1, Manchester City 1. Well, Zigic ran away claiming the goal. Driven in by Bentley. Did he touch that? Found its way to Bentley, who with his left foot floats it in. Vincent Kompany got a head on it. Micah Richards absolutely flying to get it out and then colliding with Nigel de Jong. Well, Micah Richards here was doing everything he could to get the ball out of his penalty area. Unfortunately for him, Nigel de Jong was in the way. I'm not sure how conscious Micah Richards is. Richards determined to win this, flying in and then crack into de Jong. Micah Richards, I'm pretty certain, was knocked cold by that. And Micah Richards is stretched away. And Kolo Toure replaces the stricken Manchester City right back. And as you can see, Nigel de Jong is just about to come back on. Here's Edin Dzeko. Ferguson half away. Dzeko once more. That's a free kick to Manchester City right on the edge of the penalty area. Craig Gardner sort of seemed to fall on the back of Dzeko. Did exactly that. I think he tripped himself up, Gardner, and then fell on the back of the City striker. Here he goes, Kolarov. Well, the wall's long enough. Is it strong enough? Kolarov through the wall and into the back of the net. Oh, it's a cracker. And it's 2-1 Manchester City. Really beautifully hit. Foster beaten low to his right-hand side. It's a really top-class free kick from Alexander Kolarov. 5 minutes of the first half remaining. City fans loving it. Bounced over everyone to Bentley. Bentley! Looked poised for one of his special moments here, David Bentley. Well, the bounce fooled everybody. At that point, you just half expected Bentley to lash it over the top of Hart and dip it under the crossbar. He lashed it all right, but it didn't get the dip. Plenty forward here, Birmingham. Needs Stephen Carr to pick out a decent pass. Has Bentley in support, Carr, if he wants to use it. Plays it into Phillips. Phillips on the turn. Ran into Vieira. Oh, and he's given it! Penalty kick, Birmingham. Patrick Vieira on Kevin Phillips. And Manchester City will contest that all night. Kevin Friend had no doubt. Phillips on the turn. Vieira standing in his way. Less than 15 minutes to play. This to put Birmingham City level. Big moment. 2-2. Hammered into the roof of Joe Hart's net. No stopping that. And Birmingham City are back on level terms. Stephen Carr, Kevin Phillips. Phillips, clever ball in. Zigic was looking for it. Chaos at the back. Hooked out by Kolo Touré, and Manchester City are really lucky. Well, they got away with one here, Manchester City. No question about that. It could have been highly embarrassing with Fabio Capello in the stand. Kolo Touré. Bentley. Phillips, deflected. Oh, that could have gone anywhere. And Hart made sure it was going over. It's brilliant from Phillips. Rolled up Kolo Touré and tipped over the top by Joe Hart. Carlos Tevez. Little touch off, back to Tevez by David Silva. Tevez, can he provide some explosive magic here? It's a free kick to Manchester City. Roger Johnson on Carlos Tevez. Alexander Kolarov. Kolarov! Oh, he's close. I thought for all the world he'd done it again. But it was within a whisker, and the final whistle has gone. It was that close. But on such tiny margins, sometimes titles are decided.